I don't know if you guys can see this, but I've made 2 little sketchbook clips using printer paper, which is 90 GSM. One sketchbook has 25 pages and the other one has 20 pages. And that's the 25 one. And this is the 21. And this was inspired by Web Light Dreams. Go follow her channel. She's an indie author and artist. I will link her channel below. So, I'm going to see if I can fill this 25-page sketchbook in one day. I have a feeling it will be less than that. I am a prolific artist. I haven't decided if it will be one subject theme or whether it will just be anything I feel like. So I'm all set up to go, using my water-soluble black pen and a water brush. So this is the first page, the front cover of the 25-page sketchbook. And I'm not able to put a timer up really. It's not about timing as such. You just have to take my word for it that when it's complete, I will be able to tell you how long it took. But it's definitely going to be less than a day. Hi guys, and welcome back. In today's video, I completed this sketchbook in 2 hours. Let's see what's inside. So I made this sketchbook from scratch using staplers and printer paper, which is 90 GSM, like I said at the beginning. And it was supposed to be for a whole day. And there were 25 pages, except I didn't use both sides. So that's why I used it quicker, because it would have been 4 hours otherwise. Even using my water-soluble thin new pen that you can see on my channel, I did a video about it, it still can come through, so I couldn't have drawn on both sides because it would have just been too messy and silly. So we're taking a look. So the front page I did with, as I said, the water-soluble pen, and I had a go to see if I could add water. And you can slightly, but printer paper is very difficult to work on. And that's why I also wanted to see how I coped, because years ago, I always used printer paper to sketch and draw on. So I thought it was interesting to see how it worked out this time. So I took inspiration from Pinterest for this whole sketchbook. I just looked at random little images, maybe, and took little bits from those images, you know? And so here is front page. I put the date and the time I started it. And then I had a go at seeing if the hoo-hoo markers, my dried out ones, would work, and it was really tough with those. So I didn't bother again. And you can see even dried out hoo-hoo markers really seep through. So then I had a go at doing portraits, just basic face structure outlines, and the hair. You can see this was kind of a bald-headed chap, and then this is, I think, a lady with a hat, and then different women's hairstyles. This was it's a portable smoothie juicing machine thing. Blender, that's it, a portable blender. Again, I haven't bothered adding colour because it might be in the next sketchbook. I might try coloured pencils because I think they're the only things that are going to work. Then we have an elephant done really quickly, all by eye. And he came out okay. Then one of my African hunters. This is a bit more of a developed drawing. because I added the apple tree, grass, and the sun, clouds, birds. Then I have some cactuses, cacti, succulents, whatever, whatever you call them, just basic. And then this, I had a go, but it was too busy. It is just a random bird off Pinterest. Please excuse my cats hissing at each other in the background. So I also had a go at cross-hatching just to try and make it a bit better, but I then stopped. And then a kettle, because, why not? I do like these old-fashioned style kettles. And then a bit more of a developed one. And this one has a time on it. So it was 11:03 when this house was done. And part of the house. And so it's got hedges near the bottom. Then I did a kind of hand, but filled in with patterns. And then I had a go, I think it's an exercise for something or other. I remember doing it years ago for Derwent Pencils, had a Derwent Pencils like drawing academy thing. It was free to join, and you had to submit exercises to it to complete each stage, and at the end you would win a prize. And I successfully completed and had a certificate from that, which was fun. And this was one of the exercises, to do characters on top in different positions on boxes. So I thought that came out nice. And then a cup of coffee or tea with some steam rising from it. Again, I could have done more. I could have filled in and shaded and cross-hatched and all of that, but I didn't want to do it. It was just for quick sketching ideas. I'm not going to waste pens and inks on really rubbish paper, And then a television. It does add a nice movement effect, I find, when you really scribble and everything. And then an apple. I always like to do apples. And that's it. We've got the back page that says when I completed it. And it was 12:15. So we started at 10:15 and ended at 12:15. And technically it wasn't a full 25 pages. So now I have a second sketchbook of 20 pages. So it's probably only 10 pages that will get completed. So this will be even shorter time, probably like an hour when I start it. So let me know in the comments below if you've liked this idea, if it's of interest, if it's inspired you, and if you want me to do the next sketchbook. Would you want to see what I do in an hour, basically? It's probably not going to be full on with coloured pencils and stuff. I don't know. I don't really like wasting really, good things, as I've said, because they're not going to come out very well. I tend to just either use a graphite pencil, my Pilot friction pens, or the black ink one you've seen here. But I think in the next one it would be a Pilot friction pen, because I think that's what will work best. So let me know if that's something of interest and you want me to do that. And I'll probably do it on camera if you're interested. Also, please like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if possible, share my videos. I really, really value that. And the full watch time from you guys, because it's really helping me to grow. And we're growing together as a brilliant art community. And I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.